I know some of you are thinking, I mean, this is October. You started the year wondering, oh my God, I had these big dreams. I want to go into tech. I want to make more money. And you're like, this is October. I haven't achieved it yet. What am I going to do? Don't worry, we've got you. You can still transition into tech. I can still you can still land that dream job that you want. So just stay with me and I will show you how. I will show you how. Now, if you have any questions during the course of the program, the instructions for questions and answers will be in the chat box, so just pay attention to that. Now, the theme for today's webinar is how to transfer your skills to a cloud career in 2024, right? All of you have existing skills already. You're probably doing one thing or another. I don't care what field it is, animal science, customer experience, medical field, whatever it is that you're doing at the moment, you have skills that can be transitioned into a tech field. And I'm going to show you what that means and how you can go about your transition journey. So today I'm going to tell you the what and the why of cloud computing. I'll show you how to transfer your existing skills into a cloud career, and I will show you what your cloud journey would look like. I hope you're excited to see that. Before I go on, let me just introduce myself very quickly. I will read through all of this, but my name is Gbemisola Ojo, and I've been a cloud DevOps professional for over half a decade. I work with PwC Consulting in the UK. It's one of the big four consulting firms globally, and my background is in mechanical engineering. I'm also the founder of Cloud Booster Academy, and I'm very passionate about what we do at Cloud Booster. We've helped empower many people to get into the field of cloud computing and land exciting job opportunities. And that could be you if you pay attention to everything that we have to say today. Now, I just need to give me your attention for the next less than 1 hour. And I have something special for you at the end. Trust me, it's something that you would like to hear that I have for you at the end. Especially if you have joined one of our webinars before. Just know that I have something even more special than you've seen before at the end. So make sure you pay attention. Find a quiet place. Ask all your questions using the Slido link. I'll take them at the end. And please ensure that your mic is on mute so that we are not distracted. And then make sure that you listen to the end because I have an important announcement for you all. Now, if you're wondering, I mean, maybe you just saw this on someone's status and you just jumped in and maybe you don't even know what we do at Cloud Booster. This is how you know if you are in the right place. Should you be here? Your answer will be yes if you're curious about transitioning into technology and you don't have a tech background, if you're tired of continuing on a career path that you no longer find mentally stimulating, then you should be here. Or if you feel like your skills and expertise are fast becoming obsolete and you want to level up, you are in the right place. Also, if you have tried getting into tech and you have not been successful, you should be here tonight. And if you would like to increase your paycheck drastically, then you are in the right place. Now, for people that if you're not supposed to be here, then, you probably fall into this category. People that are not ready to put in the job, you're not ready to put in the work, then you shouldn't be here. If you're not looking to transition into a high-paying job, then you should not be here. And if you have no interest in acquiring relevant and dynamic skills, then this is not the place. And then if you have no interest in increasing your earning capacity, this is not the place for that. But I know that if you have joined us on the call today, and based on the intro you've done already when you had a session with Ife, I'm sure all of you would like to be here and all of you fall into the category of people on the left. And I'm really excited to take you on that journey. Now, I want you to tell me in the chat box which of these numbers apply to you. It could be multiple. One, if I have seen so many tech boot camps and you don't know which one is for you, put 2 in the chat box if you think that it's going to take you a long time before you feel like you're ready to apply for a tech job. And I want you to put 3 in the chat box if you feel like you don't know what the roadmap looks like to landing a job in cloud DevOps. And I want you to give me a 4 if you're not sure what cloud DevOps is, but you are very curious. So these are the numbers on the screen, and I've recited it already. So you can put multiple numbers. You can even be 1, 2, 3, 4. You can be 2, 3, 4. So let me see your responses. Okay, I can see people saying 2 and 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. Okay. I can see the responses. Amazing. So we have a good mix of every category of people here. Just keep the responses coming, right? And that is why we're here. So you are in the right place. If you have a number on the screen, if one of the things on the screen applies to you, then you're in the right place, okay? So let's continue. Now, before I continue, I want to tell you the story of Bukola. right? She actually had a degree in dentistry. And this is what she had to say about her experience at CloudBooster. CloudBooster was my first exposure to tech. I love the teaching style because there was a lot of emphasis on supporting me on my journey, from simple workbooks to interview preps to one-on-one guidance to CV building, etc. I completed my training a couple of months ago. I have not even gotten my cloud certification yet, but I've already landed a job in a notable company. This is somebody that had absolutely no experience, no background in tech. I mean, dentistry and tech is like north and south. And look at where she is today. She's doing really well in the cloud DevOps field. And this is just one of our many testimonials. And this really could be you. My goal today is to show you from an insider's perspective. Don't worry, keep your numbers coming. I'm still checking them. My goal today is to show you from an insider's perspective what cloud DevOps is all about, how to build a technical competency to get hired as a cloud DevOps professional, and the advantages that you already have coming in from different professionals that can fast track your transition. Now, 6 months from now, I want you to know that if you take everything that was saying here seriously, you would have passed at least one relevant certification exam in cloud, you will have applied for the right tech job, and you will have significantly increased your earning capacity. And I'm sure that that's what you want. So let's just go right into the meat of the conversation today. What exactly is cloud DevOps? Some of you have joined our webinars. You've probably heard me say it, or you've heard somebody say it, or somebody told you to join. Cloud is an emerging technology that will be here for a long time. Trust me, this is where the world is going. I mean, I work in the UK in a global space, and I've seen how technology has been able to transform businesses. Cloud, you're wondering what cloud is. You know, I know when you think about cloud these days, well, people have iCloud on their phone, so I think you can relate a bit because iCloud is a form of cloud technology as well. But when we talk about cloud computing, it's really a technology that allows you to access and use computing resources like servers, storage, databases, and software applications over the internet on a pay-per-use basis. Don't worry, I will explain what that means. You know, cloud computing is a technology that allows you to access and use these cloud resources on the internet, right? So instead of you having to actually you know, do all of, instead of you, okay, well, there's something on my screen. Please bear with me. We need to erase that. Okay, very good. So we'll make sure that nobody has access. So yeah, so now with cloud computing, right? What happens is that before cloud, a lot of organizations actually had to, you know, rent, they had to buy servers, they had to buy databases, they had to buy physical devices that could power their technology. But in the world of cloud computing, what happens is that we're telling organizations that, see, guys, you don't need to go and buy servers. You don't need to buy all these big computers. We just want you to focus on your core business, while a cloud provider actually goes ahead and supplies cloud computing services for you. A simple example of what I just described is Google Drive. Everybody here most likely uses Google Drive. I'm sure you've come across Google Drive. Now, if you have a picture saved on your laptop, that picture or that movie file is taking up space on your laptop. You can decide that I would upload this image or this movie onto a drive. And once you upload it onto a drive, even if you don't have access to your laptop, you have access to that picture or that movie as long as you have internet. That is what cloud computing is all about. And that's what a lot of big organizations are now leveraging. So you're not tied to physical devices anymore. As long as you have access to the internet, you can access the picture, that movie, you can access all of those things, right? And in the case of a business, they can access computing resources. Don't worry, it's a very simple technology. And of course, you'll get to know more about it when you join our bootcamp for CloudBooster. But let's go into what DevOps is. Similarly, DevOps technology is simply like, it means development and operations. And the simple way to analyze it, the simple way to describe it, I like you to think about it like you have a team that is baking a cake. So DevOps is like having, the developers are like the bakers. They are the ones that create the cake batter. Like, what should we add inside the cake? The egg, the flour, the sugar, and all of that. And then we have the operations team, like the ones that take the batter, bake the cake, and then decorate the cake. Now, in terms of software development, that is what it is when you have the development team and the operations team. So the development team are the developers that actually go ahead and build the software application. They write code. I'm sure some of you have heard of programming before, so they are the ones that write the code. An application, for example, is a WhatsApp, or an Instagram or a Pinterest. These are software applications that are people behind it. So if we're talking about DevOps, we're talking about how the development team, the guys that write the code, and the operations team, the guys that make sure that the code is working, right, and deploy it into the end users. How do they work together to ensure that this goes well? That is what DevOps is. Now, we have found that cloud DevOps has become a field that is in such a high demand. I always talk about this in my webinar. The reason why we started Cloud Booster was because we saw that there was a big demand. I mean, I just believe that no one should be saying that they're looking for a job when there are job opportunities where there are not enough people to fill those roles. I've been in this field for over 6 years. And in my experience, I've had times that recruiters have reached out to me significantly. Some of you have watched my interview with, different people. You've watched one webinar or another. You're here today. You've heard me talk about it. I've had over 300 organizations reach out to me asking if I want to take on a new job in the UK. And this was me that at some point I was looking for a job. I mean, I finished my degree in mechanical engineering and I couldn't get a job. And that's probably like some of us. You've finished your degree in that fantastic field that they told you about, that, oh, this is a professional field. Do this field. You're going to get a job. And here you are. You still haven't gotten the dream job that you want. I'm here to tell you that you don't have to give up on your dream. You can get that dream job that you want. You just need to have the right skills. Recruiters look for people that have the skills that they want. So 4 major reasons why I will tell you that you must consider a cloud DevOps career is because, number one, right at the center of my presentation, there is a huge skills gap. The second reason is that the salary is really good. The third one is that cloud DevOps is a field that has a rapid growth and is in high demand. I mean, public cloud services market grew from $257 billion market in 2020 to a $500 billion market in 2024. That's a 52% increase in the demand for cloud engineers. Because a lot of organizations have found that, wow, this cloud technology is transforming our business. Let's move our workload to the cloud. And when they want to move their workload to the cloud, they need people. And the people need to have the skills that they need to do the job. And that can be you. That really can be you. But the distance between you and that job you want is the skills. And that's what we do at Cloud Booster. We can give you the skills that you want. The fourth reason why I want you to consider why I'm convincing you to go into the field of cloud DevOps is because it is a way to future-proof your career. Guys, you need to be in an area in this day and age. I mean, you just have to be honest with yourself. You have to be valuable. You have to be in a field where machines cannot easily replace you. I mean, I remember I've done jobs in consulting where we go to public services, we go to government, and we tell them that, see, all these tasks that you guys are doing manually, we want to help you automate it. And you will see all the secretaries and all these people that are used to working with physical papers and all of that. They start panicking. They don't like consultants because they're like, see, just leave us the way we are. I'm like, see, if you guys don't change your model, you're good. Other businesses are going to take over because the world has shifted. So if you want to continue doing things the way it was before, you are going to miss out. You want to be in a career that you can future-proof. And you cannot be loyal to the fact that, oh, I studied the C. I studied my mechanical engineering well. I had good grades. And I'm like, see, if I'm not getting jobs in this field, I'm going to move to something else. And that's some of you as well. Some of you have held on to your field for so long. It's time for you to let go and let something that will give you that money that you want. Right? And some of you probably didn't even like school. It does not matter. You don't need to be somebody that knows, that has had good grades to get into the field of cloud computing. I just need people that are ready to get started. The year is about to end. Some of you started the year with really big dreams and all of that, and it has still not happened. But don't worry. Don't feel bad about it. You can still achieve your goal. You just need to be with the right set of people. So that is the reason why you should be in the field of cloud DevOps. High salary, there's a huge skills gap, and you want to ensure that you are in a field where there is a lot of rapid growth and, a field that is in high demand, and you want to future-proof your career. So let's move on. Now, just like I just said, there are more jobs than human resources to actually fill up these roles. These are screenshots from my LinkedIn profile, recruiters reaching out to me and asking if I want a job. What's the point of one person having all of this access where you can learn the skills and also have access to these job opportunities? That's exactly what we do at Cloud Booster, and we've helped many people like you. Okay, so now let's get into some misconceptions that you may have. Now, I want you to give me in the chat box, what assumptions have you made about transitioning into cloud? Just tell me anything at all in your chat box. What assumptions have you made? What comes to your mind when you think about cloud? It could be that maybe you think it's complex. Maybe you think, oh, is that some of you, you're programming. Thank you, really to get, because some of you are like, there's programming involved. I don't want to do it. People say, okay, tech is all codes. Tech background is a must. All of these things are myths, and I'm going to debunk it. Let's have more myths. Coding. See, and I don't know why people run away from programming. Like, okay, some people think it's expensive, think it's too complex, it's technical. Oh, Kubernetes and Docker. I'm even impressed that you know those terms already. You're already on track. The fact that, you know, we teach it from scratch at Cloud Booster. Trust me, we teach it in a way that you can understand it. Okay, some people are talking about technicality, complex, it takes time. You don't have energy for writing code, it's expensive. Don't worry, I understand all of this. You know, somebody's saying, okay, what is it really about? That's what comes to your head, and that's what we've been demystifying today. Oh, someone is like, if my brain can carry it, your brain can carry it now. Come on. It's not difficult to learn. Okay, let's go into the myths. Okay, let's go into the myths. Now, look at somebody, and I'm going to play her video. One of the myths that you guys have also mentioned is that maybe cloud DevOps is only for experienced IT professionals. It's too late for me to switch career. This speaks to all of you that are like, oh, it's hard, there's coding involved, blah, blah, blah. I want you to hear what Omolara has to say. This Omolara is a cloud DevOps professional that Cloud Booster mentored a couple of years ago. She's excelling in the field of cloud computing, and she studied English language in university. Just listen to what she has to say.
My name is Omolara Disa, and I'm a platform engineer in the UK. I mean, I have an undergraduate degree in English language. It's really refreshing to introduce myself as a platform engineer. And that's all thanks to Cloud Booster, thanks to the training, thanks to the community, and thanks to the ginger that I got at Cloud Booster. On my second week at work, my manager actually gave me a shout out on the company page, and it meant a lot to me. My manager gave me a task just to test me, and he came back to me and said, I am so pleased that you're able to deliver this. And that's because Cloud Booster has taught me to be that person that is always wanting to learn, always wanting to get better. I work with, a company that does AWS and Azure. And at the moment, I'm even looking up to become Azure to show them that yes, Cloud Booster has taught me to understand that even though I was trained in AWS, I can always pick up another cloud provider since most companies are adopting multi-cloud systems right now. I mean, I've become someone that even on LinkedIn, when people have that, I'm like, sorry, I don't have time for this. I do not really have time for that because I'm busy right now. And I have a job that makes me feel really wanted. Thank you so much, Cloud Booster, and I'm happy to be a product of your mentorship. Thank you.
So this is an example of one of our alumni, and we have so many of them. Omolara is not the only one. We have Olumide as well. I won't have time to play all the videos, but some of you are thinking, another myth is that there are many resources on the internet, and upskilling in cloud DevOps will be faster if I do it on my own. Now, this speaks to some of you that are saying that, oh, it's complex, it's technical, it's going to take time. Actually, let's hear what Olumide has to say.
Literally turned non-tech background guys to competent cloud guys now. When I started cloud with Cloud Booster, the first 2000s were like, okay, it sounded like another word entirely, but literally, I was able to catch up eventually, and here we are today. I want to say a big thank you to everybody, especially our facilitators, our teachers. I want to say thank you so much. So, having some technical background, I was not completely sure what to expect in terms of how deeply technical we are going to, get at, but I knew it was a tech career path, and it's going to take us somewhere. Having this knowledge and understanding from Cloud Booster has given me personally level of confidence And at least when I see most job posts and they mention what their requirements, from everything I've learned from Cloud Booster. So why should I be scared of anything? Choosing Cloud Booster was never a mistake. I think I made the right decisions. One of the best decisions that I've made in my life. Shout out to my group members, Rainbow Finger, you both me up, and I studied harder. And thank you. And today I'm AWS satisfied, giving ourselves that community. Yeah, and we are still there today. We still talk, and it's really been helpful.
So that is what Olumide has to say. He covered a lot of things. He talked about how, initially he came on board. He's like, what is going on here? And that's for people that feel like, okay, I already have some knowledge. Because some of you are saying Kubernetes, Docker. Some of you have some knowledge. You've heard of some of the things. You're going to learn from scratch and you're going to learn the right way. Today, Olumide is already a DevOps engineer. He's working. These are people you can check their profile online. Just check Olumide Cloud Booster, Omolara Cloud Booster. You will see their profile online and the amazing things they're doing. Check them out on LinkedIn. These are people that we've worked with on their journey to transition, and you could be next. Some of you think that, oh, it's going to take me time. I hear you talking about time. I hear you talking about complexity and all of that. This is somebody who was able to land a job opportunity in less than 6 months, started the bootcamp in November, got a certification in March, completed the bootcamp in April, and got a UK Cloud DevOps job in May, right? After she finished the bootcamp with us, and she was in Nigeria when she started the bootcamp, and she got a job in the UK. So there are opportunities globally. And somebody else saying, oh, it's going to take time again. We have Adiola as well, landed her first tech job after completing the training at Cloud Booster, and many other examples. People have gone from sound engineering, from agri econs, from dentistry and all of that into cloud computing. And that's because of the model, how we teach at Cloud Booster, which I will come to in a bit. So I want you to be rest assured. If you have one person that has done it before, you can do it. And now we have so many examples. I want you to know that you can do it. It doesn't matter how, someone like Adiola had been off career for many years, and she was able to come back into the career space and get the amazing job opportunity that she wanted, right? So now people that are in different career paths are wondering, how can I transfer my skills into the world of cloud computing? I will just give you some examples, right? Some of you are in completely non-technical backgrounds, right? Some of you are in the field of maybe medical field, art, you're in business. I just want to point out 4 things that can be transferred from your skill, from your field, whether it's medical, whether it's art, whether it's business, into the world of cloud DevOps. One of it is documentation, right? Whatever field you are right now, I'm sure that you have processes that you write down. You have things that you write down. Cloud DevOps field is a place where we maintain documentation for every single thing. That is something you can transfer. The second one is project management. I'm sure that in your field, even if you're a medical doctor, you're a dentist, whatever it is that you're doing right now, you manage projects. You have something you want to deliver. Even as a final year student at university, you have a project you're working on. You have group projects that you have to do. You're doing your master, you're doing your PhD. Your project management skills can be transferred. Another one is your collaboration skills. You have to work together in a team, no matter what field you are. And that's how it is. You can never be a cloud DevOps engineer in isolation. You would always work with a group of people, and that can be transferred. And the fourth one is your attention to details. You have to, as a cloud DevOps professional, you have to pay keen attention to details. Amara was talking about the work that he gave her work when she just resumed and all of that, right? Sometimes you'll find that in the field of cloud computing, like, you just put a full stop somewhere that there was not meant to be full stop, and the code is not working, right? So these are some of things that you can transfer. Are you in the field of data analysis and you're thinking of moving into cloud DevOps? You can transfer your understanding of data storage, your SQL proficiency, your ability to build data pipelines and workflows. You can transfer your knowledge of data governance and compliance. We have someone, Benga, who also was in the field of data and was able to transition into cloud DevOps, right? Are you doing product management? Someone talked about product management earlier. Whether it's product design, product marketing, product management, you can use those skills to transition into cloud DevOps. And we've had people that have done it, right? Your understanding of product lifecycle management is very important. Your market and customer feedback analysis, you can transfer that. Your cross-functional team management, similar to collaboration, you can transfer that. Your proficiency in project management tools, you can transfer that as well. You're a front-end developer, you can transfer your skills, your technical skills and your soft skills can be transferred. That's why we have many different career paths in the field of cloud computing, depending on what you're interested in. So I want you to be rest assured that no matter what you're doing right now, you can move your skills, whether it's soft skills, whether it's hard skills, and even if I didn't mention your field as well, you can transfer your skills, whatever you're doing right now. You're managing time, you're probably working with people, you're collaborating, you're paying attention to detail, you're writing documentation. All of these things are very important on your cloud DevOps journey. Final part of today, okay, well, almost final part, because I still have a special offer for you at the end. What is that journey to your cloud DevOps, being a cloud DevOps professional? What does it look like? You know, how do you, some of you say you want that roadmap. How do you go from where you are right now to landing your job? This is what you must do. It is in these 5 steps. The first thing is that you have to find a boot camp. You have to find someone that is going to teach you. I don't recommend self-learning as an adult because you will not have time and you won't complete it. No matter how diligent or how, how particular you are, I'm sure that people listening to me, you have one course or another that you have paid for and you have not completed because life gets busy. So you want a boot camp that will take you on that journey, that will hold your hands, that will support you, that has a community. So you need to find a good boot camp that prioritizes practical hands-on learning and that is facilitator-led. You also need to be able to, point number 2, build technical competency, right? You need to have the opportunity to actually work with these cloud DevOps tools so that you can be good at it. You learn cloud by doing cloud. You have to play around with it. You have to go to AWS. That's what Molara was saying. She was working on AWS. And the good thing about Cloud Booster is that once you've learned a cloud platform, you can transfer your skills to another cloud environment, right? It's the same knowledge. You need to be able to work on the tools. The third thing is you need to leverage community. You can't go on that journey alone. That's what both of them were talking about. I mean, Olumide was giving a shout out to his group members, right? That is how it is. We're on that journey together. And because you're not alone, it helps you to learn faster. It helps you to know that, you know what, even if I don't finish assignment, somebody is there, not, reaching out to me. You've not submitted your assignment because we track everything you do at Cloud Booster. You get a detailed report. See, I'm a teacher at heart. At this program in Cloud Booster, ask anybody that has been a part of our program. We will not allow you to go. You must, because you're investing in yourself and you have to get the reward of that investment. So we monitor everything. We check your attendance. We check every single thing. Your projects, your assignments, you have assignments every week. Is a very intense program. And that's why it works. The fourth point is that you need to learn the soft skills that you need to land the job, right? Most of you have already talked about some of the soft skills that you need. In addition to your soft skills, you need to build a CV, update your LinkedIn, prepare for interviews. All of this we're going to prepare you for, and then you land your first job. That is your roadmap, your boot camp, how you're going to learn, build the technical skills, leverage community, get your soft skills, let people know that you're visible, and then you land your dream job. Now, some of you have the question, you'll be talking about that's what we do at Cloud Booster, that's what we do at Cloud Booster. So how exactly how can we help you to get to where you need to be? Cloud Booster Academy is your next step, and this is where your cloud journey begins. What do we do at Cloud Booster? We're offering you our comprehensive cloud DevOps course. It's an 18 weeks virtual program. You have live classes with us every single week, and I'll go through the details of the program for you to see. Now, within your comprehensive cloud DevOps course, we have the Intro to Cloud DevOps course included in it. We have weekly live classes every single Saturday. You join us 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sometimes we finish earlier, BST, British Standard Time. We have people who join from different countries, America, Canada, we just use the British time. You have one-on-one facilitator support. No matter how large the class is, you're going to be in a small room with about 6 or 7 people where you're going to be building solutions on the cloud. Some of you joined our boot camp, our one-day boot camp, and you had an experience of it. In fact, your breakout rooms are not that large. They're usually less than that, where you're able to get the support that you need as you're building your solutions on the cloud. We're asking you, share your screen. Let's see what you're doing. Are you stuck? Is there any way we can help you? You have fully guided labs. You have industry standard projects. You have AWS certification exam readiness materials. We give you exam simulation sessions. You have additional resources. You have a strong learning community. We do employability training for you. So we don't just give you the skills and then leave you to go. We want you to be able to take those skills and actually do something with it. You need to get visible. So we teach you how to put everything that you've learned with us into your CV, on your LinkedIn profile, and how to get a job out of it. So we conduct mock interview sessions with you as well. And then we have post-course follow-up and projects. And then, of course, you get an AWS exam voucher. But this is conditional. It's based on different conditions, which will tell you when you come on board. But everything else, this is what you get from us. This is what you get from us at Cloud Booster. And what do you learn? You actually learn every course, every module that gives you an introduction into the world of cloud computing. We go deep dive into all AWS services. You learn Python, you learn Linux, you learn Git and GitHub, you learn Jenkins, you learn Docker, you learn Kubernetes, you learn Terraform, you learn ELK, and you learn Ansible. We notice that these are the tools that recruiters are asking for in 2024. These are the tools that if you know how to use, your LinkedIn profile is going to be buzzing because they want people that can use these tools. And you can see me put Python there. We'll teach you from scratch. Some of you were saying that the reason, one of your misconceptions about cloud computing is programming. Yes, there is programming involved, but just the bit of it, right? It's not fully programming. It's not fully writing lines of code. But you need an understanding of programming, but we'll teach you from scratch. It's not difficult. Ask people who have gone through our program. And of course, you get the best cloud professionals to teach you their expertise. People from all over the world. These are the instructors you meet. These are people that work in top organizations, Accenture, PwC, AWS, Mintel, British Petroleum, BGSS, big companies globally. These are the people, even AWS itself. These are the people that will be teaching you every Saturday. And then, so you learn cloud by doing cloud. You learn by monitoring. You learn by, learning together. That's how we go about it. And, we have weekly live classes, just like I said as well. These are what the workbooks look like. Do you know that for every class, you're going to build solutions on the cloud? And you have this step-by-step guide that helps you that shows you exactly what you need to do to understand how to build solutions on the cloud. So we don't just teach you theory. We teach you theory and we teach you practical in a way that we know works, because we've been doing this for many years, right? And of course, you have your career support services as well, which I spoke about. You have your alumni community as well. And this is what your journey would look like if you make that decision to join the next cohort. We actually have a cohort starting in November. Some of you have signed up for it already. Based on popular demand, we knew that we still had to launch another cohort before the end of the year. We have a cohort running as well at the moment, but we're launching another cohort in the middle of that cohort. So we have 2 cohorts running together. Now, for those of you that are ready to go on that journey, this is what your journey looks like. By November, this next month we're entering, you would have understood the basics of cloud computing. You will have learned about storage services. You will have learned about networking fundamentals. This is with no background in technology. By December, you will be spinning up EC2 instances. By December, you will have learned about databases. You will have learned what we call high availability and resilience. By January, you'll have learned about security on the cloud. You don't need to have a background in tech, but this is what your journey will look like. By January, again, you'll have learned scripting. That Python I ran away from will teach you in a way that you would understand, right? And then same January, you'll have learned about version control. How do you use Git and GitHub? You don't need to know anything. You don't need to have a background in it. All we need is your passion and willingness to learn. By February, we'll be looking at infrastructure as code. By same February, we'll be looking at containerization, Docker, Kubernetes, right? We'll be looking at, continuous integration and continuous deployment by March. And by March again, we're looking at configuration management. So if you're here thinking that, oh my God, 2024 is going and I haven't made the decision, I haven't transitioned yet, I don't know what to do, this is that opportunity. Imagine where you will be by December. Imagine where you will also be by January, February, and March next year, when you don't have a background at all about what this is about. Imagine becoming more employable. Imagine having the opportunity to land that dream job that you want. That's what we're here for you. All we need from you is that you must be comfortable with general use of a computer, and you must be ready to devote extra hours for study and practice outside of class. We also want you to be very passionate about this transition and be ready to give it all it takes. Now, this is a one-time discount that we're giving for the next cohort. If you're ready to sign up for the next course, we're offering you a 30% discount. So instead of paying £4,000, you're only going to be paying £2,500 for everything I listed. All that you would understand, for everything you're going to learn, for everything you're going to be exposed to, for all the hands-on, all the practical, coming to class every week for 18 weeks, being exposed to the best of people in the industry. And this offer is only available to October 12th, right? Now, to the special offer I have for people that specifically joined this webinar. If this is this is price slash, so that we can help you get that dream that you want. The value of the training is a lot more than this. But for those of you that joined this webinar, I'm offering you a 50% discount. But this one expires tomorrow, because it's you know when they say a woof, that's what you're getting for £2,000. All of that for £2,000. As in, you are the one cheating us, not the you are the one that is actually cheating us. But it's okay, it's fine. We want to help you transition. We want to help you to get that dream that you want. Just £2,000, but this offer expires by 6 p.m. tomorrow, right? And to qualify for it, you need to pay your first deposit of at least £700 within 24 hours. Our next course starts Saturday, 2nd of November. It's just 4 weeks away. As in, we're there already. We're ready. We're ready to get you started on this journey. This is only for you. Don't tell anybody about this discount, though. The price is $2,500, but for you that joined the webinar, it's just £2,000 for you. And all you need to do is send webinar discount to any of these numbers. We want to help you go on that journey. We know that you're ready, and we're ready for you as well. Okay, so that's it. Thank you so much for listening. I'm sure I didn't disappoint you with our special offer. Just send it, webinar discount, to any of those numbers, and you have the discount you want. So take a screenshot of this. Take a screenshot of this, and then send it to us. Now, some of you are asking questions around Naira. If you want to pay Naira, just reach out to us, send us a DM. We'll give you the modalities of that. But all you need to do right now is send webinar discount to any of these numbers. We're looking forward to actually taking you on that journey. Thank you very much. So let me see if I can take a few questions, and we will call it a day. We already said, it's probably that we're not going to take all the time, so it's totally fine. But that is a really, really good deal, guys. Take advantage of it. But it's just for 24 hours. For those that are ready, bring it on. We're ready to take you on that journey. Okay, so let's go to your questions. So let's go to your questions. I'll only take a few questions. We've done so many webinars, so if we don't get to answer your question, we'll just refer you to some of our webinars, right? Without coding experience, can one learn cloud computing? Of course you can. Of course you can. You know, you can, based on everything that I've said. If you have your questions, please send it to us in our DM. We're looking forward to helping you on your transition journey. We are looking forward to taking you on that journey. We have boot camps that are not even offering anything up to this, and they will charge you more for it, right? But we're not in competition with anyone. We know exactly the value that we're giving you, and we know what it's going to take to get you to get that job, right? We need you to come to class every Saturday. We need to see you. We need to interact with you. After your program, we are the ones that are going to give you reference. Now, for those of you that want to get jobs abroad, one of the things that is a hindrance to that is they will say, oh, you don't have abroad job or work experience, right? Cloud Booster is a UK-based organization, and everything that you do in your training, we put it together for you as work experience, and you get reference for us. So that gives you an immediate start into the job market. We are able to vie for you that, oh, we know this person was very diligent in class, that's it, and then you're able to get the opportunities that you want. So if you're ready to get started, please join us, join the next course. Some of you are ready already. We're looking forward to seeing you in class next month, right? The AWS certification you will do in the middle of this training, by the time you finish our training, is the AWS Solutions Architect. That's the second level, right? It's mid-level. It's not even the entry-level one, and those of you that are asking, we have installment payment plans available, up to 3 installments. You don't need to pay everything at once. You can pay it in 3 installments, okay? Salary range you should expect upon completing the program. Minimum salary that any of our graduates have gotten is £38,000. Average salary of a cloud DevOps engineer is £60,000, right? So that's it for those asking about it. So conversion rate in Naira, please reach out to us in our DM. Any of the numbers that I've shared with you, it's in the chat box as well. We will give you the information that you need. Okay. Some of you are saying you're ready to sign up. Don't worry, we're ready to take you on that journey as well. We're ready to take you on that journey. Yes, it's £2,000. Based on the discount, yes, it was a different price before, but we're offering a special discount for those that, came for this webinar. So people are asking, okay, if Saturdays are not available, especially in the morning, what options are available? Yes, so every class is recorded. You can watch a replay of the class. You know, we have a learning management platform, which is very effective. That platform is, you're going to have access to it all through your program. Every class that happens on Saturday, we record it, we'll put it for you, then you watch a replay, and you have to do your assignments. Your assignments are very important. We mark everything. We're monitoring you because you are going to get more value. That's the thing that people say. Everybody that's on our trainer clubs, and they say you delivered more value than what we paid for. Because imagine having you come to class every Saturday, being introduced, being exposed to the best of people. Everybody that is teaching you in class, check their profile online. They're working in as a cloud DevOps professional. Is what we do at work that we come and literally tell you on Saturday. Like it is as in a hot, you know, from what we're learning in the industry, that's what we're teaching you, you know, so you're exposed to all of that. And everyone, of course, is rewarded. And, you know, that's what you're investing your money in. It is an investment, you know, you're invested in yourself and your knowledge so that it can become more valuable and you can get a high paying job. There's no way you're going to move to the next level in your career without putting an investment in yourself, okay? Yes, you need laptop and internet access. Reach out to our DM. We'll send you the laptop specification for those that are asking, okay? So I think I've answered majority of the questions, and that is going to be all. So reach out to us, please reach out to us, send us a DM. For those of you that are ready, we are ready to take you on that journey. Reach out to us and, you know, we will take you on that journey. We will take you on that journey. Thank you so much for being a part. Okay, I just spotted this question. What is your success rate? If, for example, you enroll 10 people, how many people make it to the end? Majority do. And let me tell you something, Austin. The key thing, and I like that question, I'm taking it for a reason. What is like, you have a toolbox that you're working with, right? We give you a toolbox and we tell you, begin to make, and we teach you how to make it. We hold your hand to make it, and then we give you the opportunity. Okay, now that we've held your hand with this tool that we've given you, go ahead and build that table. It is left for you. If we give you a toolbox, we've given you all the tools that you need, spanner, hammer, blah, 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 we've given you wood. It is left for you to go ahead and take the knowledge that we have given you. We're still there right behind you, watching you. Go ahead, take the knowledge that we've given you and build that toolbox. If you don't carry the tools and build the toolbox, that's not on us. That's your responsibility. So it's joint responsibility. We will deliver for you exactly what we've told you. Ask our graduates, and we need you to take that knowledge, work with us, submit your assignments, to attend the webinars we tell you to attend, you know, come for the lectures, ask your questions. We have WhatsApp communities. If you miss classes on Saturday, you can join us again on Wednesday. On Wednesday, we were there 2 hours, drop-in session. Any question that you have, come ahead, come, bring the question. Let's deal with it together. You're stuck during your assignment, you can show us on the WhatsApp group. Send a screenshot of where you're stuck. We help you. All through the week, we're there holding your hands because we want you to excel and want you to succeed. We know the method that works. Not every method works. Not every method works. That's why every boot camp is priced and done differently. But we are teachers at heart. We know what works, and we're here to take you on that journey. So those of you that are ready, it's not for everybody, but those of you that are ready, let's go on this journey together. Make that dream of entering your tech career a reality. In 2024, you will be in a different place by December, by January next year, February next year, March next year. You're going to be speaking a different language and well-positioned to get that job opportunity that you want. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening. That brings us to the end of our webinar today, and we are looking forward to seeing you in class. Please enjoy the rest of your evening and invest in yourself. That's the last word I will say. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I can see your comments in the chat box. Thank you. Thank you also for being here till the end and keeping the energy in the chat box high as well. See you in class in the next 4 weeks. And very soon, some of us are going to be colleagues enjoying the benefits that come with the world of cloud computing. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your evening and see you in class. Those of you that are ready, take advantage. 24 hours, you can lock down that price. Just £2,000, 18 weeks in determine, do the calculation. Every week, 8 hours. If you're in the UK, do the calculation. Anywhere you are in the world, do the calculation. It's more value than what you're paying for. More value, way more value than what you're paying for. But we're passionate about what we do and we want to help you on that journey. So see you in class. Bye, everyone. Bye, 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 bye. Bye. Thank you, everybody. Bye, everyone. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your evening.